Right, Tobias?
Yep. Totally alive.
Yeah, totally alive. We're moving. But hey guys, so
We didn't get arrested or anything.
no, thank God we didn't. However, I believe we would have. But the Lord is faithful. The Lord is just. So let me update you guys. So we went to the abortion rally. Went to the preach the gospel. Love these people in truth without compromising, and let them know that they could be a child of God. They don't have to be a child of the devil. And but anyways, we were on a public sidewalk where you're allowed to stand on in the park, but we weren't inside where they were having the event. We were outside the event, and there was a sidewalk where people can walk through. And you could say it's like it is a public easement. We're just walking through. And anyways, I'm going back and forth as I'm preaching, which you're going to see in the video one day whenever it's uploaded in our series. I'm preaching, and one of these cops, they became very tyrant, very controlling. You know, they said we couldn't use the amplification. We weren't using amplification. We were following the law, obeying the law. And one of the cops was so angry, right, that he said that we were blocking people on the sidewalk in the public easement where people were going through. Mind you, this is a public park where they're having this event, but the event, it's inside. We're not even inside the event. We're outside the event, right? And the guy said that we were blocking. The officer said we were blocking somebody, which was a lie because we have it on film. We're all recording. All the abolitionists, all our brothers and sisters are recording. And later on, they took their bikes and they were pushing us like really hard to try to get us away. But we were standing where we needed to stand. Then they said to go back, and we did. We went back to the sidewalk, which was by near the traffic street, which is another public easement where we can be at. Then they pushed us even further, and they said that we were disrupting their event. But that doesn't mean we can't practice our freedom of speech. We're on a public sidewalk. And then they said, no, we have to be on the grass. And they were pushing elderly women and men that are Christians in the faith, pushing them. I'm not joking. Tobias is a witness. They were pushing them violently, and we weren't being violent. We were asking them questions. They wouldn't even answer some of our questions. We asked them for some of them for their badge number and their name. They wouldn't even give it to us. Mind you, they're supposed to give it to you.
And they had no name tags on.
No name tags, right? And you're hearing it from the camera guy. So literally, these guys were just being tyrants. That's all that was going on here. And we got on the grass, but then they're like, oh no, the other grass. And they kept pushing us with their bikes. And there was an old lady, it just blew my mind, man. They pushed this old lady, this very old lady. I'm talking I feel like if I touch her, she'll break. No offense. But I was very concerned for her. I'm like, what are you doing? Are you crazy?
Yeah.
And Tobias witnessed this. There was an elderly man. They pushed him. It was a black officer that pushed him. And really hard. I thought this guy was playing football with this man. I was like, hey man, it's the NFL, but in a cop uniform. But man, he pushed him, and I went over and I tried to pick him up, and I noticed that he got knocked out so hard, he got pushed so hard that he flew off his sandals. That poor old man flew off his sandals, and all his stuff fell on the ground. So I went over to pick up, and Tobias is recording from afar, right? And automatically, kid you not, I'm trying to pick him up and try to give him his stuff. The officer pushes him again. And he's like, move. And it's like, sir, let the man pick his stuff up. He's trying to move, but you keep violently pushing him. What the heck is going on? So anyways, sorry, I'm just mind blown to the whole thing. I mean, I don't know what you think, Tobias. I don't know if you want to add something.
I watched him try to pick up his own sign.
Make sure it's not covered.
Oh.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, I watched the old man trying to pick up his sign, when the officer just pushed him again.
Yeah, yeah.
He didn't even try. He didn't even wait for him to recover. That's weird.
Yeah, it was really, really aggressive, guys. We're not being dramatic. I promise you. We're being like as blunt as we can to the station. This is what happened. And anyways, the officer lied. The main guy that was leading all this chaos, making it worse, he automatically said that, which he lied on camera, and he said that we were blocking people at first in the beginning. Remember that? But he lied again, and Tobias is the witness. He said, and all the officers were saying, no, it wasn't that. It was that we were disrupting their event. So now they're changing it up. You know, they're changing it up and everything. I'm like, what? So they're trying as hard as they can, brothers, to like get away with this. And, you know, we're praying to God, because the Lord will, to take him to court, because injustice was played. It's not like we're taking revenge back, but we have to expose this evilness. You know, we weren't using amplification. We're following the law. We're on the public sidewalk where it's a park where people run, you know, and he's not even in the event. We're like just standing there, and we're not blocking anybody. We're just talking to people. And anyways, it's just, oh man, we love these people. What you will see in the video, you know, we were just being upfront about the sin and what they're doing, that it's wrong, you know, in love, but in truth and boldness, and being just speaking truth, you know. But anyways, I say all this, still pray for them. We still love them, right? And we need to ask God to help us with all this. Anyways.
Yeah, we had less contact with Antifa last year. It's weird at the Pride Parade.
Dude, I feel like they're worse than Antifa.
Yeah.
like I've been assaulted so many times. How many times was assaulted at that parade?
I don't know.
Was it like 2 times or?
Yeah.
But anyways, they assaulted. The police officer assaulted me more than them.
that was crazy.
Like, I've never seen old people get beat up for like just standing on the sidewalk, like until now.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. We gotta pray for our country. Anyways,
Yeah.
this is what happens when we don't stand up for truth. You know, my friends. So we need to stand up for truth. We need to love our neighbors. We need to love them. Be bold. Be courageous in love. I don't know if you want to add one more thing, brother.
Yeah. We just need to stand up. Jesus is king. We need to tell people Jesus is king, and his word is law.
Amen. Well, guys, we love you. Grace and peace upon you. Be in prayer for us. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe to our channel. Support us on just loving our neighbors and going out preaching the gospel. All right. Well, grace and peace. We out. So let's go.